up, brother man? Buckwheat, let's
Yo,
go.
straight out the box, baby. Lavonnta is in the building.
What's going on, guys?
Before we get to talk, listen, 15 with Buck. Shout out to our sponsor, Barzoo, and also Live 21. And shout out Benton Media Lounge. You got me caught up right now. I'm loving the energy. But this is what it's all about.
It is.
This is what it's all about.
It's an experience. You know? And I'm excited to be here. Yes, I'm Lavonnta, guys. Thank you, Buck, for having me.
Bro. Thank you.
I'm excited.
All right, now listen, just the crazy part. We run into each other in the nightlife all the time.
Bro. I think it's crazy how many mutuals we have, and yet we've always continued to still run into each other and haven't fully connected until this moment. I'm blessed.
Which is so crazy.
I'm excited, man. It's divine timing, baby. Let's go.
Bruh, listen, where you from?
I'm all over the place, if I'm being honest. But Champaign, Illinois, is really where I started my life.
Okay.
I got adopted at a very early age, and I went to Indiana, Indiana, and then I just so happened to end up here in Florida for music.
How long you been in Florida?
About 4 years.
You like it?
I was in Orlando for 2 of it, and I don't plan on going back anytime soon. The Bay is where I need to stay, so this is where the energy is, and I feel like this is where I'm going to thrive in my career and my music as well. Definitely trying to make this my home base for my fans, for my family, hopefully too as well. But it's a good experience just to not really have a certain place you're like staying down, but just being connected to everything around you.
All right, so I'm watching you talk. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Buckwheat. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe on all platforms, especially on YouTube. I need you right now, man. So like, follow, subscribe. Click, click. You ready? Click, click. Right now, and then I'm thinking about some of the times we ran into the club scene. What type of music do you listen to?
Hopefully you haven't seen me wilding out too much in the club scene. No. So I'm glad we have a different Lavonnta here today. But what was your question again?
No. What type of music do you listen to?
Like
throwback artists and stuff like that.
I would say I love XXXTentacion.
Okay.
I get compared to him often.
Really?
From Energy.
Okay.
I get that a lot. But I love melodic R&B, pop, house, techno. I love everything.
A little bit of everything.
When I grew up in Indiana, it was very country. And I don't know if you're looking at me. Don't do that. But I just dove into all genres. Music's music.
Right.
Music is a language, and it's powerful, and it's full of energy. And I don't say that there is a certain category that I sit in. Whatever is coming to me in the emotions at the time.
Okay, I did.
Does that make sense?
No, it makes a lot of sense. Okay, I'm with
you.
that. Now, I was checking out your IG. You're not just an artist. You're also a musician. You play the guitar.
I'm learning. Let's.
Really?
I don't want to get too like all up in my ego and everything. I'm not the best at guitar yet, but it's a learning experience, and it comes with stepping into my artist form, as well as who Lavonnta is as a person.
Right.
Absolutely. I used to play piano, did a little bit of the drums. My uncle used to teach me how to drum. He owned a little studio back at home where I grew up in, so I've always been around music.
Okay.
But I'm trying to add more to my person for sure. So
like
yes, I'm gonna be the best guitarist one day. No hesitation there, for sure.
So guitar, you dab in the piano area, right?
I love piano. That's actually what I started playing. Before I was here. Pause. Let's go back.
Let's go. Let's write it.
So before I was making music and writing, I was actually playing piano for my church. My dad's a preacher.
Hold up.
I know. We can go back. I know.
You are a preacher kid?
Yes. I am a
what do you?
kid.
Okay, go ahead.
We're the worst. We go through so much. They always say preacher's kids is a black sheep loved.
Yes.
Literally. But that's kind of where I started playing in my church, just learning how to do all that. I did choir in high school. I did all that stuff. It was the start of who I am today.
No doubt.
Yes, but piano really was that itch for me of music, how it made me feel.
Right.
And life just went on from there. I know I'm a PK, man. In the flesh. In the flesh.
Yo, my cousin, his dad, which was my uncle, was a pastor, and some of the stuff that we got into back in Dallas, I was just like, yeah, boy, you're supposed to be a preacher's son.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I'm good that I'm learning to have a balance. Joshua October, the person behind the camera, has definitely taught me that balance, especially whenever you're out in public, because there's eyes on you.
Yeah.
Anywhere you go, and I'm seeing that the more that I'm leveling up in my music career.
Okay.
I'm starting to see everywhere you go, people are watching. So it's good to lead by example at the end of the day, because my image is everything to me. You know, and I try not to worry about how much people view me, but at the end of the day, your reflection comes back on you.
Right.
And who you surround yourself by. You are your environment. What you do frequently becomes your frequency.
Yeah.
That's what I'm big on.
Frequency is everything, bro.
Absolutely.
Everything.
Energy does not lie.
Hey, listen. Have you seen the movie Sinners?
No, I have not. I have not.
I'm
going to tune in after this is over with. I'm going to tell Josh, let's go with the movies.
It's on Max.
Let's go see
It's
this.
on Max right now. Because when you said you was a preacher kid, that came to my mind off the rip. But you travel a lot. You've been to a lot of cities.
Yes.
Which Tampa is your home base, like you said earlier. With that being said, have you been influenced by the Tampa music scene?
Honestly, I have more than I ever thought I was. When I first moved out here, I'm like, bro, what the H... double hockey stick am I doing out here? You know, it was such a different vibe. Came from the suburbs, you know, Illinois, Indiana, that area, and then coming to a tropical state. Not only coming from Orlando, where it's very city, and then coming to like the Bay, where it's it felt more at peace. But I didn't really understand at the time what I was doing here, the people I was gonna meet. It was just that leap of faith, and that risk of like not knowing what to expect. But since I have been here for the good almost 3 years, I would say it's going on almost 3 years. It's been this is definitely that city for me for people to dive into my music 100%.
What is your music?
It's everything. Yeah, I don't have. That's the best way I can put it. My music is everything. It is mixed emotions.
Okay.
It is what you go to for healing. And it is something that you can listen to whenever you need inspiration. You know, my music is not just to be catchy. It's to tell a story. My music is a story.
Okay.
It all is. That's when I'm up on stage. I'm telling you guys a story.
Right.
Hoping that you can relate to it, you can feed from it, and learn from it, and grow from it, essentially.
Oh,
so my music is all over the place. Hey, listen, one day you might hear me making a country track. I'm so serious.
Don't do that.
Shout out to Dylan, my engineer out Clear Tracks. Yeah, he's been wanting to track for a minute. But yeah, to answer your question, man, my music it's everything. Really, I do believe that 100%, and I'm gonna continue to keep manifesting that and putting it out there for people to listen to.
What keeps you motivated?
Just oh, that's a good one. You have me stopping there. What keeps me motivated?
Yeah.
What I love doing for a living. You know, that energy that it gives me, knowing that this is my calling, my purpose. You know, it's cool because I have a sister, Bree Biasi. When I told you I was adopted, and I came out here to Florida, I came only out here to pursue music. I knew it was a calling. I knew it was something I needed to do. And I never knew that I had a real sister who was tied in the industry, based out in Atlanta. And whenever I saw her following and seeing what she was doing for a living, I'm like, yo, this is in my blood. This is what I'm supposed to do. And the more I kept being in alignment of what I wanted to do and pursue, everything started coming into me. So I knew that's my purpose. That is absolutely my purpose. Wow. And as long as I'm doing what I'm called to do, the right people are always going to come in my way. You know,
gotta keep the right people around.
Absolutely. It's just a team. It's a tribe.
Yeah.
It is. And that's what I've also learned that about making music. Like, there's so many temptations out here in Tampa Bay. Good grief. The amount of temptations, the amount of things people are doing out here. Yo, we all need Jesus. Well, let me pause. We all need the higher frequency universe.
There it is.
You know. But yeah, man, it is. Your tribe is everything, especially whenever you're trying to pursue something so big.
Right.
And try to have a big impact on so many people. You gotta have people holding you accountable, man.
Yeah. You
know, because it takes more than one person to get you to that to open those doors. You know, you can't do it by yourself. I'm so glad we get to have this conversation. We've been seeing each other almost every other weekend for the past like 2.5 years. You know,
the crazy part about us, we'll see each other like, hey, what's
going on? All right, see ya. Yep. Let me know if you need a drink. I got you.
You got shot.
Yeah.
Hey, it's your boy Buckwheat, and we're tapping in with one of our sponsors right now, and we will be getting back to the conversation that I'm having. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, if you're ever in the nightlife, entertainment, and you're drinking all that liquor, Live 21 is what you need in your life, man. And on top of that, if you're in the gym and you need some extra energy, you need some Live 21. The reason why we got 2 different bottles is because they have 2 different flavors. So make sure you check out Live 21, either in the gym or in the club or as your daily drink. It's your boy Buckwheat. Let's get right back.
Yeah, we good.
Somebody else interrupted.
511. Oh, if y'all heard of 511 Ebor out here in Tampa, it's very known, but it is. But I'm excited, man. I'm really stepping into my career now.
No.
You know, it took a long time to really get up to where I am right now, and this is really just the beginning.
So how long you been doing music?
Oh, only like 3.5, 4 years. I'm new to it. I'm still like putting like my diapers on. I'm just now getting off that and just learning how to like walk on my own with this music career. But it's taking time. It doesn't happen overnight.
No, it does not.
But it's starting to feel like those fruits, those seeds that I planted, I'm starting to taste the fruits.
Okay.
You know, and that's the best part about just being out here and being so new to the game, the industry. It's just soaking it all in like a sponge.
Gotcha.
You know, taking it one day at a time. And I'm very grateful and humble. No ego in the way. Seriously. For what's coming, you know, and what's already came.
Right.
You know, I see so much. I see so much ahead for all of us in this room.
The moment that you said you've been doing music for 3 years, you did, you know, the choir thing back home. 3 years ago, what was you doing? Was you just like watching TV?
I would say that I was wilding out. I had my boy Triton, my best friend, and all respect to him, the Most High. He took his life not too long ago.
Sorry about that.
You know, but it was just wilding out, just being a young kid, just trying to fit in with the world.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't really know myself at the time. I knew that I had a lot of blessings, but I had so many routes to choose from, and I didn't know where to go. I was a lost child, essentially. You know, but whenever I found, whenever I believed in something, and I took that risk, and I wasn't afraid, I started to see more of who I was and what I wanted to become. So looking at me 3 years later, it's just like, yo, yeah, I'm so proud of you kids. Like, I wish you would have known this sooner, though.
Right.
You know, because time is not replaceable.
No, it's not.
You can't get it back.
Bro, let me tell you something. I was supposed to start this podcast during COVID, and I didn't start because I was just like, everybody else is doing it. And this is like in the beginning stages of it, too. And I'm like, now I look back, I'm like, it's not a regret. Do I wish I would have started then? Yes.
Absolutely.
But now that I'm here, I feel this is where I'm supposed to be at this present moment.
It is, and we're all in the right moment at the right time. That's why it feels good, man. It feels. I know you can feel it. It feels great.
I like that. I like that. Listen, I gotta ask this question. What the hell does that mean?
What the hell? Nah. So this means it's mikomi. It's believe it or not, it's an advanced level of thinking, like the future yet to come. You know, it's like a prospect.
Okay.
And when I first moved to Florida, believe it, a week of being here, I was 20 years old. I'm like, you know what, guys, I'm gonna get a face tattoo. My friends are like, what? I only had this tattoo, these 2 tattoos, nothing else. And I just went right to my face. And my goodness, the look my parents had when they saw that, it was, I'm the black sheep for a reason. But, yeah, it was, my mindset behind it was like, I'm not going to get a normal job. I don't want to be like everybody else. This is a mark for my music. I'm marking myself to know that, to never give up on my dreams. And that's where it started, you know. And I remember that same day, I walked to a gas station. This dude's like, how you going to get a job? I'm like, I already am my own job. I'm carrying myself as a businessman. This is my purpose. You know, and they looked at me like 3 eyes. Like I was crazy. You know, but people are not really looking so crazy anymore at me because they see that I trust and believe in myself. And that's the best part about being in your own skin, your own body, your own soul, is believing who you are. Because we are all our own gods, essentially, at the end of the day. We create our own reality. We manifest what we want to have. You put the energy behind it, it comes to life.
That is so true. That is so true.
Absolutely.
Like to hear you say that I'm living in this moment right now, and I'm like, and yeah,
don't take any of it for granted.
Yeah.
Because it's a beautiful life. This life is so it's like heaven and hell on earth.
Oh,
this is it.
God.
This is really it. You know, I want to be here for as long as I can and change so many lives and just spread out peace, love, and light.
Do you write your own music?
Yeah, I love that because everybody asks me that. It is all driven from my own emotion.
Okay.
Absolutely. I don't engineer it, produce it, but yes, I do write it. I do put it together. I have great engineers that I go to out here to help me bring the sound to life, but all of it comes from deep inside.
How do you go about picking your songs, the production?
I like that. So let's say that I'm sad,
Okay.
sad boy Lavonnta hours, right? And I'm sitting in my car just driving, start getting teared up over some girl that I wish I had. You know, I feed into that. I start to reflect, like, why did it make me feel that way?
Right.
You know, so I'll fit something that matches my energy in the moment, and then apply what I just went through that story. Like I told you, when I'm on stage, it's a story. Because what I go through, I put into music. I have a hard time. I don't know if everybody else is the same way. I know we have our own trauma, our own ways of coping and communicating. But the best way for me to really communicate is through melodies, through beats, through rhythm, through frequency.
Gotcha.
And that's how it starts. You know,
All
it's
right.
a state of flow. Just letting it letting it just come to you, you know? And it can be like one of those uptight beats, or it can be those like sad with Lavonnta hours, or it's just, you know, being in those going into those emotions but not letting it define or control me. Just expressing what those emotions are in that moment.
Okay.
Because we aren't our emotions.
Yeah.
You know, and I learned that not too long ago by a great person behind the camera. Those emotions come to us. It's what you do with it that makes it.
So,
you know,
we was talking earlier when you got here. You have a project that's about to drop off.
Yes.
Now, is this a single or a EP?
So, actually, I do want to give a little sneak peek. I do have an album coming up. We are still working on the title name, so I'm not going to just drop it right now. But yes, the song that I just showed you behind the scenes here, it's called Overdrive, and it talks a lot about letting all the stuff around you kind of consume you and like overtaking you, and not feeling like you have that voice that hears you, and not letting all what's surrounded by us to overtake you, being overstimulated, you know, over all the temptations that come in, you know, just like living on the edge of fear in a way, you know, because I feel like a lot of people are overdriven by the things around them, and it starts to form their reality.
Okay.
That's why I made the song, and I'm hoping that a lot of people can just relate to that, because it's something that I've been going through in my chapter recently, this summer. You know, this summer that I've been through recently, it's been ups, downs, in between. But I've always been on edge, overdriven by the stuff around me, because it's hard to have a balance.
Yeah.
It varies so hard. I wish I was the guy to say, yo, I got this on lock, I'm good. But no, I'm not perfect, man. I have my faults. I have my own issues. I have my own bad habits, my own tendencies, my own trauma. And it's
Don't we all?
Yeah, and it's I feel like people really don't talk about it. You know, and it's real, because it's real life. It's like, I'm not gonna sit here just talk about females or how much money I have or like what I'm doing popping bottles. No, I'm the type of person that likes to sit down and talk about real life emotions, real life problems, like your own trauma. I am that person that likes to just sit down and talk about real stuff.
Yeah.
Man. So I'm hoping that this song Overdrive, when it comes out, people can be like, yeah, I just went through that.
Man, let me tell you something. I'm glad you came to be a part of 15 with Buck. All right, Lavonnta, boy, listen. So this is what we got to do. First of all, the project that you have is dropping. It's going to be a single, correct?
Yes.
At the end of the month.
Yes.
Okay, so make sure you guys check that out. 2, we got to go to the taint so you can perform. We got to see what this is all about. So what song you about to hit us with?
Oh my gosh, can I do that one?
Yeah. Whatever song you want to do.
Yeah,
what song you want to do on the taint?
I would love to do Overdrive. I want you guys to hear this one. This is by far one of my most favorite projects that I've recorded recently. Is honestly, I know this might come out a little bit later, but I just recorded this song like 3 days ago. You know, so the fact that we're already pushing it so fast, that's how much I believe in my music. I feel the energy is tingling on my fingers, and I'm ready to go, baby. So throw it at me, man. Let's get it going. I'm excited.
Yo, Lavonnta, 15 with Buck. It's your boy Buckwheat, Ote. Until the next time, see ya.